What's going on, everybody out there in the Lego community? In today's video, we're going to be reviewing this set right here. This is the 3-in-1 creator set, which is set number 31161. It's a 9+ set with 715 pieces, and it's valued at $59.99. Now, you can build 3 different versions with this creator 3-in-1 if you're not familiar with how they work. The dragon was one of them. You also got a sea serpent as well as a phoenix. Now, looking at the box art, seeing the dragon, the way that the wings looked, we knew exactly the one that we were going to build. Now, looking at the fairy tales and the lore and kind of the stories that were created about dragons, they seem to always be protecting some kind of jewels and gold and treasure. So what they did here, which I think is just great, is they gave you a little build of kind of a treasure trove that the dragon is protecting. So right here, you can see that there is a cool little treasure chest that they created. And then inside the treasure chest are some jewels. And then around the treasure chest is gold bars, a gold goblet, just a whole bunch of gold. And I think this was really well put together and just a really cool little build for the dragon. Now let's talk about the dragon, and I have so many good things to say about this set and this build. I'm gonna hope that I cover everything and I don't forget anything at all. So first off, let's go with the look and the overall feel of the dragon itself. The part choices that they made, the colors that they chose, bring this dragon to life. It gives it greebling, it gives it depth, it gives it color depth. It really shows you what a brick built dragon can be, and I think they did a fantastic job at doing that. In certain places, you can just imagine the scaling and what things would look like on a dragon. And I think they encompass that the best way that they could in Lego form. I mean, I cannot say more about this dragon and the way that it looks and the colors that they chose. It's just fantastic. Now, looking at specific things like, let's say, the head, how they were able to transfer that color from a dark green to a lighter green did such a great job at it. And I really like that because then it highlights the face and just really makes it pop. Okay, so the second thing we need to talk about is going to be the articulation. There are several articulation points in this build, and I think they did a great job at giving you as much as they could. I wish there was a little more articulation, but it would have probably needed more parts, which would have made the set more expensive, or just the way that they were trying to make the build overall might have complicated some things. So it is what it is. You know, you can't win them all, you can't have them all. So when it comes to the articulation, you can move the, I don't know what to call them, hands, paws, whatever you want to call them, but you can articulate the fingers as well as the hands themselves. There is also some movement in the legs and the arms, which I don't know if they're all legs or all arms. Again, don't know what to call them, but there is some movement in the legs and the arms. Now, this is where I wish they would have had just a little more movement, because then you could have maybe displayed the dragon fully standing up. Future Jose here. While editing the video, I thought to myself, you know what, let me give it one more shot to see if I can get the dragon to stand up on its own hind legs and the tail, and voila, I was actually able to do it. To achieve the standing before, I was using some translucent clear pieces to keep basically the belly up, but you don't need to do any of that. You just need to position the weight right so that it'll stay on its hind legs and the tail as well. So that is a massive plus. Up or fully on its back legs and all that, but they just couldn't pull that off, especially because of the weight of the dragon. I totally get it. So, but you can indeed move those particular parts. Now, going up to the head, there is a little bit of movement in the neck as well as the head, and you can place it to the sides as well as the jaw, which is great because you can give it kind of that roaring dragon look, which, oh man, I want to get some colored lights and some fire and attach it to the front of the dragon. There's all kinds of things that I have planned for this set because it's so good. Now, going towards the back of the dragon, you do also have some articulation in the tail as well. Now, it's not fully articulated. You can't really, sometimes you can't go left or right with certain pieces, and sometimes you can't go up or down with certain pieces. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully I described that right. So there's going to be a little bit of movement with each section, but it's not all equal. So you're going to have to find a position for the tail that you're going to just going to like whenever you're displaying the set. Now going on over to the wings, which are the showstopper in this set for sure, is going to be how you can articulate the wings in so many different angles to get so many different looks. You can either close the wings fully to make it look like the dragon's resting, or you can open up the wings all the way to kind of simulate what it would look like during flight. This is a massive win for this set. I loved that they gave us a fully built wing versus just being one solid piece. Because again, the way you can articulate it. Now, the color choices when it comes to the wings, I really like. It kind of simulates where maybe bones may be and then flesh would be at. And I really like the look of that. It just looks very clean, very well designed, very sleek. Now, I know that I am talking extremely high praises about this set. There's just not a lot to really kind of take points off for, to be honest with you. Now, yes, like I explained before, I wish there was a little more articulation in the legs, but that being said, you get everything. The design, the build, the size, the length, and the wingspan. It's just so good. I am glazing this setup, and I know that sounds bad, but this is just, I believe, in my opinion, this is going to go down in that category of one of the best sets of the 3-in-1s. And I know that there's a lot of really good 3-in-1 sets out there, and I think this deserves to be in that category because of so well made and just the ability of them bringing this dragon to life in block form, in Lego form. I just don't see any other way of them being able to do it. Now, hopefully I covered everything. I don't think I forgot anything about this set, but it is one of those sets that I personally feel if you haven't picked it up yet, you may want to look into this set because of the build experience. The overall product that you get at the very end just ticks all of the boxes, and I cannot wait to build a display for this because I think it's deserving of a display. I really, really do. Now, if you found this review informative, do me a favor and go down there and hit this video with a like. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe to the channel and don't forget to hit the notification bell. It just drops you a nice little notification letting you know that we had dropped some new content. Now, let us know in the comment section below. Did you buy this set? Which one did you build? The dragon, the sea serpent, or the phoenix? And what did you think about the overall build itself? Let us know in that comment sections below. While you're out there looking for Lego, hunting for that perfect set for you, be safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.